Good morning. The sun's back, and so are we. If you watch our channel regularly, you're probably thinking, didn't I just see a video from you guys a few days ago? I'm going to tell you what we're up to. There's some stuff going down with YouTube that we're trying to figure out, but before I get to that and tell you what we're going to be up to today, hungry piggies are going to make a heck of a noise, so let's get them fed first. Okay, first on the agenda has to be this pig move. I know I've been saying it for like the last couple of videos, but they are way overdue. And this is not a very big paddock, so not only have they well and truly turned it over, I'll show you some of the deep spots they've done, but my number one concern is pig manure. Our pigs, like most pigs, always poop furthest away from their shelter, where they sleep, where they eat, but that manure zone is starting to grow closer and closer, so it's a health hazard. Anyway, despite that, the move was due a week ago. I've got to get them set up over the other side. We already got that new watering system set up for them. And then I want to tell you about what I want to do to prep this entire area to be a vineyard. They are down to the red clay in some spots. This is too much, and it's going to take a bit to get cleaned up. But let me tell you about what's going on with YouTube. So over the last few months, we've been experimenting a little with our channel. A few months ago, we launched a podcast. That's been great. It's had some great feedback and reception. But we ended up moving the podcast to its own channel because even though its views were good for a podcast, we thought maybe they were contributing to our channel's overall views coming down. And I mean, they came down a lot, to the point where we were starting to consider what we do here on YouTube as almost being kind of wage worthy. Now we're at about half that goal, so it's going to take us a while to get back up. The other thing we did is about 6 weeks ago, we decided to switch kind of styles and just do a bit more like this. Day in the life, kind of what goes on in our homestead, with the occasional sort of tutorial and informational video thrown in. So that's still the plan, but I think the YouTube algorithm just hates change, because every time we've made a slight change, it's hit us pretty hard. Now, I thought that might have been us, and maybe we should just stop making changes and just stick to what we were doing when we started a year ago. But talking to other YouTubers, it's down across the board. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing, but we're going to attempt to do more of it. So expect to see a few videos a week from us. We'll see if we can keep up that pace. Okay, well, sun's out, sort of, but so's the wind. That's August in this region, those August winds. Okay, we'll check on chooks, and then I'll kind of tell you what my big plan is for after we get the pigs out of that area. I kind of want to build an idea, a machine, an invention. Everybody happy? I bet your feeder is empty. Starting to get eggs earlier and earlier in the day now. 2 days ago, I got 16 eggs. Oh, so much so, they're just laying if they can't get a spot in the nesting box. What are we, about 9:30 in the morning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm starting to learn what these Quamby eggs look like. Now, I want to link to a video that I just came across, and I totally forgot. I'd seen this ages ago. Matthew Evans from Fat Pig Farm, gourmet farmer, he visited Dr. Gil Stokes, the inventor of the Quamby chicken. So if I can, I'm going to link to the video I found. I don't know how long it'll be up there, because I think it's like a knockoff of the series. But anyway, I'll put a link down below. Really interesting. And I also just want to remind you, if you are interested in getting fertilized Quamby eggs from us, we're going to start up a whole thing where we take our fertilized eggs and ship them out. So they'll be for sale. At the moment, we haven't worked out all the ins and outs of it, but we're just taking expressions of interest. So like a link up there you can scan, link down in the description. If you're interested, sign up and we'll add you to the list. All right, morning chores done. Let's plan the day. Okay, as far as pig moves go, nothing too complicated that we haven't done before. We're basically just moving them from there to there, with one little complication. There's a path, an unfenced section in between. But to be honest, I think they'll just move for food like they always have. So we'll get a new area set up first, and then we'll get it done. Let's start the time lapse. Cue the music. Okay, the upside of this meaty blade is I can get through any brush, sticks, whatever. But with all the rocks on our property, I don't know if you can see, but when it clocks you in the head, man, have some safety glasses on. I mean, I should probably have proper safety glasses over my glasses, but if that had hit me in the eye, so, whoa, that's getting munched up. We'll have to put that on the bench grinder later. Okay, all the lines are whippersnipped, which means my electric fence isn't going to earth out on long grass when I set it up. All right, I reckon we've got the minimum setup we need to do a move with these guys. And it's been a couple of hours since I fed them, so this should go pretty smoothly. Oh gosh, I've jinxed it, haven't I? Let's see. Food is usually the winner. Okay. Fence off. Oh, for a second there, they were looking up this way. They can't resist. They are going to be happy and occupied and distracted for hours. I mean, take note. Look how long this grass is in here. And then, like, well, let's use this clip in a few weeks' time. I'll reference this and we'll show you what they've done. But it'll be, well, it'll look like back there. Maybe not that bad. We won't leave them for as long. Yep.
They love this ground cover. Look at you. You're just eating it, aren't you? Hi, baby. Like straight in to dig the roots of it.
So, next job, I want to see if I can get this done today as well. I'm going to come up with a way that we can drag level this. Now, there's a device called a harrows or a chain harrows, spike harrows. It's got lots of different names, and you can use different ones for different applications. So you might be dragging out all the gravel on your driveway. You just need a nice level. You might be actually partially tilling the soil, so it needs some spikes in it. There are proper ones you can buy, but here on a homestead, we DIY. My suspicion is these won't be heavy enough, but I want to get a feel for how it works. I've never done one before, never used one before, so this is a good lightweight prototype for version 1. Okay, so that did bugger all, but the theory is sound. Definitely need a lot more weight. Okay, sort of. It's definitely better than just dragging 2 star pickets around. I could see maybe if there were 3 or 4 rows, a bit more weight to it, and definitely if it had some hooks in it, that'd be good. It's hard to judge because I'm doing an area that I already hand raked, and the area that I really want to do has got heaps of crap in it. I mean, I need to finish picking up the pig fence, electric wire, the feed barrels, there's rocks, there's logs, there's even just too many trees in this area, but I think this has potential. Anyway, I've played with this for long enough, and I really need to make sure the pigs are set for the evening. They've got fence, they've got food, they've got water, they've got shelter. They just need some warmth. So we need to recover what I can of the straw that was in their shelter And everything that I whippersnipped for that electric fence line, I'm going to gather that up as well because it's still cold overnight and they could do with a little bit of bedding. Well, I'm going to call that a solid day. Definitely didn't get as much of that space cleared, cleaned up, or my idea with the harrows done as I would have liked. You always think you're going to get more done on a homestead. I should have just stuck to move pigs. That should have been my one job. Okay, day 2 for this project. It's kind of exciting seeing this space without any pig setup, without anything on it, because I'm really beginning to be able to visualize a vineyard here. But there's a lot of work to be done. So today is all about clearing rocks, clearing logs, and seeing if we can get this ground kind of leveled, and probably clearing a few of these little saplings as well. Look, to be honest, this is a pretty shady spot. It's not going to be ideal for a vineyard just yet, so we'll also have to consider some of these bigger trees, but that's not a job for today. Let's at least just get this a bit more cleaned up and see how far we get today.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway, darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, say, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Okay, day 3. I think I was super ambitious thinking I could get this all done in 1 or 2 days. Actually, we nearly got there. The thing that's slowing me down the most is all this damn old rotten deadfall. I can literally do like 2 or 3 cuts and then I've got to stop and sharpen it. There is just so much crud and dirt in all of these logs. And so I've got a pile there, another pile there, and some other crap way down the back.
Bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, singing, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Okay, version 3, and what I want to do is sturdy up the whole thing, and instead of chain, I think I'm going to use fixed pieces of hardwood but allow them to pivot. The chain idea is really cool because you can kind of circle around trees really closely, but I basically need a platform for some heavier weights, and I've got some really big heavy pieces of hardwood that I could use. And I also like that the star pickets kind of form this blade that sort of digs nice and evenly into the ground. So anyway, this is about as far as I want to take this before I start putting some money aside and actually buying a proper set of chain harrows. But I think this idea's got some legs. Let's give it a go, and I'm going to put it on this video regardless of what happens. Look, I'm pretty happy so far. It's done about a 50% job. Heaps easier than using the rake anyway.
Down to the river.
I'm so stoked that actually worked. Like, confession, I reckon 50% of the time I have these ideas for a DIY hack and they just fail miserably. But this one's actually doing the job. Like, it's literally flattening the ground. So we're going to pass over it a few more times for it to be, level, but it's doing the job. It's not that we finish every video we do with a glass of alcohol.
But at the end of the day...
Well, yes, and this is so fitting because this has been your dream. And honestly, this is kind of blowing my expectations. I knew pigs could do prep work. We've been using them for years to prep cow paddocks, but to turn a slice of Australian bushland, are you excited? Are you starting to visualize it?
I'm scared I'm going to kill them.
What, the grapes?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
But this is like a 20-year dream. Like,
Absolutely.
This is something, I mean, that's been my dream since I can remember.
Yeah.
But this is going to be something that we build over the next decade.
And for reference, our tiny home is like right there and our sun is setting right there. This is our sunset view for our sunset years.
When I chose the spot for the tiny house, I'm like, I want to sit here with a glass of wine at the end of the day and watch the sunset over the dams and over the vineyard.
Now, you had this idea, and so I've just taken this photo without us in it, and we're gonna see if AI, I know it's clever, we're gonna see if it's clever enough, can make a version of this landscape with a vineyard
What
in
it would look like with grapevines in it.
And if that works, I'm gonna put that up now. So enjoy this sunset with us, and while you're here, head on over to our page. I'm going to put a poll up on our page. I said to you at the start of this video, we're thinking of doing more videos. We've got a few different ideas as to like how much we do, but we want to know what you want. Yeah. So there's a poll on our page, on our YouTube page. Head there now. If you're one of our regular viewers, even if you're not, if you're kind of keen to follow along with what we're doing, and tell us how much you want to see in a week. But until next video, maybe not next week, cheers.